Here we have woman-hating Andy, and he's gonna explain to you why it's okay to harass women, and if they ignore you, to insult them and belittle them.
To promote the release of Captain Marvel on Blu-ray and digital.
Does this guy not have the most punchable face you've ever seen in your life? I mean, I might have a punchable face, but holy fuck. Look at this man. This punchable man.
Marvel unveiled an extended scene where Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel, steals a man's motorcycle, and everyone's talking about it. First, let's take a look at the original scene.
Nice scuba suit.
You know, when I want to fuck women, I underhandedly insult their clothing. Works on all the ladies.
You lighten up, honey, huh? Got a smile for me?
I'm just gonna go around and demand women smile at me.
So then she steals some clothes from a mannequin,
Whoa, you can't be showing titties on YouTube. Chill out, brother.
the guy's motorcycle, and then almost causes an accident. Women drivers, am I right?
Fuck women, dude. I fucking hate them.
So as an audience member, I don't mind so much when Carol takes his bike because he's kind of a dick.
Sure, there you go. Good position. Finally.
Besides, she needs to bike so she can go save the world or whatever, and he's probably insured for theft. Now let's watch the extended version of the scene.
Nice scuba suit.
You need a ride, darling?
How about a smile for me, huh?
A smile?
Yeah. I'm offering to help you. Least you could do is give me a smile.
I'm really excited to see how he defends this one.
How about a handshake? I'm Veers.
People call me the Don.
Wow. Here's a proposition for you. You're gonna give me your jacket, your helmet, and your motorcycle, and in return, I'm gonna let you keep your hand.
Take it!
What, no smile?
So then she robs him of his jacket, helmet, and motorcycle, steals some clothes from a mannequin, and then almost causes an accident. Women drivers, am I right?
I really hate women, dude. I'm gonna make a whole video about how much I hate women.
So as you can see, the tone of the extended scene is very different from the original scene. Not only does she steal this guy's stuff, but she gets violent with him, all because he offered her a ride and tried to hit on her.
He was fucking creepy. He came up to her, he smacks her newspaper, and he's like, hey, fucking smile for me. I mean, if someone's being an annoying cunt, why not, dude? Fuck him.
She wasn't physically provoked. Instead, she's being violent just because she was annoyed.
Nothing says I'm a nice guy who deserves nothing to happen to him when I smack the newspaper out of some lady's hand and like, hey, smile for me.
And if a man did that to a woman, he'd be called a violent misogynist.
Sure, you have a point. If a man did that to a woman, people would cry about it, but I don't see how this was much relevant to the scene.
So reaction to the film clip was not positive, and the criticism wasn't just from men, but from women as well.
Hey guys, I don't hate black people, because there are black people that agree with me, by the way. Anthony Brian Logan agrees with me, so I can't be racist, guys. Jesse Lee Peterson also thinks black people are lazy, guys.
But you wouldn't know it from all the articles written about it. Captain Marvel triggers fanboys with extended what no smile scene, proving its point.
True!
Outraged male fans protested the clip's criticism of toxic masculinity by revealing some toxic masculinity of their own. Even Captain Marvel's deleted scenes aren't safe from men's bad opinions. Men on Twitter are still very, very mad about Captain Marvel. Notice that according to these articles, only men had a problem with it. I guess women's opinions don't count.
I feel like this guy is some kind of over-exaggerated character for all the people online that are anti-SJWs, defining their whole political position against what feminists like. That's gonna be a omega yikes for me, dog.
So Jonathan Burdett, a self-described Marvel connoisseur, tweets, "Let's not forget Thor being a would-be warmonger, or Doctor Strange refusing patience to keep his perfect record, or Rocket Raccoon being a self-sabotaging a-hole, or Peter Quill compromising a mission to brutally kill dudes to get his Whamen.
Wow, it's almost like not all of the superheroes are supposed to be the moral arbiters of the universe, and her slight overreaction is just that. It's a slight overreaction. It's nothing to get worked up about.
Okay, let's break this tweet down.
Okay, let me explain why I really hate women in this scene.
Thor being a would-be warmonger. Would-be means aspiring. So he's an aspiring warmonger? What does it even mean?
Warmonger, a person who encourages or advocates aggression towards other countries or groups. Aspiring, directing one's hopes or ambitions towards becoming a specified type of person.
Or Doctor Strange refusing patients to keep his perfect record. Not exactly.
I have a 68-year-old female with an advanced brainstem glioma.
Yeah, you want me to screw up my perfect record?
Brainstem glioma is an aggressive and dangerous cancer. Even with treatment, the survival rate is very low, which is why Strange made that quip about screwing up his record.
So the survival rate is very low, so he doesn't want to treat that patient because it might mess up his perfect record. Let me explain to you why what this guy said was completely right.
And while Doctor Strange is a great neurosurgeon, brainstem glioma is generally treated with chemotherapy. And since it was in an advanced stage, he had a good reason to turn it down.
Her cancer was at a very advanced stage, guys. He couldn't accept that case because she might actually not survive, and it might mess up his perfect record. You're literally sitting here explaining why he didn't take the case because it might mess up his record.
Rocket has had a lot of trauma in his life, and he doesn't know how to deal. It's called a character flaw.
So her overreaction can't be a character flaw. It can only be because she's a woman. And all these fucking women, these Whamen, they want to go into Hollywood and they want to ruin my superhero movies. They're ruining my superhero movies!
And what does this have to do with being violent towards innocent people? The biker's not innocent. He told her to smile. What a monster.
He was being a harassing cunt. I mean, that's all there is to it. I mean, you can argue she didn't need to use physical force to get him restrained or whatever, to get him the fuck off, but you can't argue that he wasn't asking for it. And if one of you dumb fucks makes a rape analogy in the comment section, I'm gonna find out where you live and I'm gonna dick slap you. I'm gonna pull out my cock and I'm gonna slap it on your forehead. These are not comparable analogies.
Peter Quill compromising a mission to brutally kill dudes to get his Whamen. No. These prison guards were attacking Quill, who in turn fought back and stunned them with his blasters. Then Quill clocked this guard over the head, knocking him out. And with good reason, because earlier in the film, the guard beat the hell out of Quill while he was wearing handcuffs. So again, Quill didn't brutally kill dudes.
This is like if the police confiscated my phone, so I went to the police station and I just walked in the back, and when they tried to stop me, I shot them all in the face. Well, I had good reason. They were trying to stop me from getting my phone back.
Marvel connoisseur my ass. So YouTuber Browntable makes a video repeating the claims from Burdett's stupid tweet and then says,
"You know, this would have never happened if Captain Marvel was never sexually harassed."
Whoa!
offering a ride and hitting on someone is not sexual harassment.
When someone is clear they don't want your remarks, they pull their newspaper up over their face to get you to leave them the fuck alone, and then you pull it down and continue to try to talk to them. It wouldn't be surprising if you get your fucking hand crushed.
Why is it that if a man doesn't like Captain Marvel or Ghostbusters 2016, he's sexist?
I don't give a fuck about fucking superhero movies. Superhero movies suck. Captain Marvel fucking sucks. I don't give a shit. Who cares? That does not mean that your comments aren't clearly because you hate women. It's not the movie you're criticizing. It's the stupid shit you're saying because you really just don't like women.
But if a woman doesn't like Iron Man 2 or Aquaman, she just doesn't like superhero movies.
If a woman complained about how Iron Man is exhibiting toxic masculinity and how Iron Man is a terrible person because he's a man and he attacks people and a woman would never attack people, yeah, I would probably say that that person is probably sexist and hates men.
God forbid what you'd be accused of if you say you don't like Black Panther or Blade. And for the record, I disliked Captain Marvel. However, I loved Booksmart.
I hate them all, but Jesse Lee Peterson, that's my dude. I watch the Jesse Lee Peterson show every day.
Call me a sexist, I dare you. All I know is that the sequel to Captain Marvel is going to crash and burn at the box office.
Where is your evidence for this?
We are arguing about a fictional film.
Fictional film? You know that Captain Marvel is a real film that exists, right? Idiot.
You made a very good faith effort to rebuttal what he was saying there. By the way, how fucking retarded are you that you can't rebuttal what he's saying? They're arguing about the motives behind a fictional character. That doesn't mean you can't argue about the morality or the motives. That's an easy rebuttal to what that guy said, and instead you go with, you know, the film exists, right? Because you were clearly saying that the film doesn't exist.
Thanks for watching, sharing, and hitting that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Check out the links in the description, and thanks again for stopping by. I hope to see you next time.
If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be talking all day about how I fucking hate women.